well, rock and roll.
Yes, guys, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you very much for joining me again tonight. I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to go and smash that like button and subscribe if you're new around here as well. We have a new goal now. Our new goal is to 5K. That is the next goal. 5,000 subscribers is our next goal, guys. We did it. We've hit that 4K mark. Thanks to you guys and everyone in the chat right now. I do appreciate all your help, helping us hit that 4K mark. And yeah, big up to everyone here because it wouldn't have happened without you guys, would it? So yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate it. So we're going to have a little bit of a little chat, little Q&A, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk a bit of Liverpool stuff, obviously, talk about what's going on at the moment, more transfer rumours coming out as usual. But what I want you guys to do as well, we're going to do a bit of Q&A as well, as it is a 4,000 subscriber celebration. We're going to do a bit of Q&A. So if you want to do a bit of Q&A and ask me questions, guys, don't have to be football related. It can be about anything. So if you want to ask me any questions, get them questions in the live chat, guys. I'll save them and I'll answer all the questions I possibly can. But yeah, big up to everyone. Guys, as I said, I started this YouTube lark about 2 years ago, something like that now. And yeah, I didn't think I'd ever really make anything of it. And like, just to get 4,000 subscribers is mad. Absolutely mad. I never thought I'd get to that. No, never. No, I sit here and think, how the hell have I got 4,000 subscribers on my Liverpool channel? I'm just sitting here talking about Liverpool Football Club, the club I love, the club you guys love, and we're just sitting here chatting about it, and you guys seem to like it because you keep coming back, which I do really appreciate. You guys seem to like what I'm doing here, and yeah, thank you very much for that. As I say, I couldn't do it without you guys, and yeah, we're just here talking about Liverpool Football Club. And what I can promise you guys is that the channel's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better. There's a lot more stuff to come from the channel, guys. There really is. There's a lot more stuff to come from the channel, and next season's going to be massive. Next season's going to be huge for us on the channel. There's going to be more watch-alongs, more match previews, match reviews. I'm going to get more in depth on a lot of stuff, try and get more people in panels and all that. I like doing a lot of these shows on my own, I ain't going to lie. I do like going live with you guys in the chat and, doing my own thing sometimes and being on my own and going for an hour and a half, just chatting away, talking to you guys and talking about the stories we're reading and all that about the football club. And I like that. I am one of these guys who do a lot of shows on my own, but I also love people that come on the panel, I've got a good set of people that come onto the panel, Ensman G, Jerry, Liverpool 12th man. I love doing my call-in shows on Wednesday nights, which will be live this Wednesday night. Obviously, another call-in show, me and Ensman. Big up to Ensman if he's watching. We'll be doing that Wednesday night. Cav as well. Cav ain't been on the channel for a while. Cav's been busy. I know people have been asking sometimes, where's Cav and all that. Cav's cool, man. Cav is just, he's a busy man. So, yeah, when he's available, he will be on the show. We're going to try and get more bigger YouTubers on as well going forward. We'll try and go and get Sam on the show as well. I've been on the Sam show, I think, a couple of times now. So we'll go try and get Sam on the show as well from This Is Football as well. Yeah, we're going to mix it up a little bit next season. It's only get bigger and better. But I do appreciate all of you guys. Thank you very much for getting me here. It's not going to stop. I ain't going to change. I'm just going to be the same Jamie as always. People either like it or lump it, I'm going to rant sometimes when I'm going to rant. I'm going to debate when I need to debate. And I'm just going to bring the truth and facts to you guys. I ain't going to lie about anything. I ain't going to be sentimental. I ain't going to be, sensationalist or anything like that. We know YouTube nowadays, they like sensationalism. That's what a lot of people like in their YouTube channels now. Made up bull crap. saying things that people don't really mean just to gain attention. You know, things like that, and that's what I'm not going to try and do. I just want to try and bring facts to you, and sometimes the facts I bring you might not be 100% correct all the time, and I might get little things wrong here and there, but I'll try and bring all the stuff to you all the time, guys. And yeah, since you look at a lot of football YouTube channels now, and they like to be, they like to go with the grain sometimes and go right. So if I talk about FSG all the time and I want FSG out all the time and I debate it hard and this and that and I get views for it, and sensationalism is what drives YouTube now. People like sensationalism. They don't care if it's true or not or what the people are talking about. They just like it. But I can't do that, guys. I really can't. I just try and bring the facts to you, and if you like that, you like it. Do you know what I mean? Um, Jamie 4K in the UHD. Big up Friday cold one in the house. How you doing? Let's go through a few of the chat, shall we? I think we've got a super chat. Big up Jen LFC for the super chat. Big up Jamie. Congratulations to you. We love you from the chat. Big up Jen. Thank you very much. Appreciate the love. Thank you. Big up to you guys. Cav is on Love Island. Jamie. Yeah, Cav's taking his annual summer break to be on Love Island, as we know. Big up Daz in the chat. Thank you very much, my man. Hope you're doing well today. Must be morning where you are, Daz. Big up to you. Big up to Richard in the chat. Yeah, we'll go chat about that, my friend. We'll go chat about that. Quantum Geek, big up to you. Yeah, Stevie G, not going to Saudi for the money. It's all about the experience and trophies. Big up, Richard. I think money's got to play a little part in it. Big up Psychedelic, thank you very much. Captain Sow in the house. Pimp in Distress in the house, my friend. How you doing? Alice in the chat. Redbird, Eddie. Big up to everyone. LD's in the chat. Yeah, we're going to talk about Gabriel. Gabby Vega. No worries about that. Footy Boy in the chat. How you doing? Friday Cold Ones. And Doug in the chat as well. Trudon, Helia. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Jenny in the chat from Kloppish as well. Big up to you. Zosian, big up to you. Congrats, Jamie, on the 4K sub. I'm still worried about a summer transfer. I can understand why people are worried. We're going to talk about all that sort of stuff, like we're going to talk about everything here, yeah. So, guys, this channel, as I said, we're going to grow it as big as we can. Keep going, stretch it out. Next season's going to be a big one for us, and for Liverpool Football Club in all as well. So, yeah, guys, don't forget to get them likes in. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and share the content. All that good stuff, guys. Big up ends in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to get your questions in as well. Any questions you want to ask me, do a bit of Q&A in this video as well. Any questions you want to ask me, ask in the chat, and I will save them and talk about them later. Sorry, guys. Just put the poll up. Right. Of course, Redbird. Of course. Let me sort you out. There we go. There we go, my friend. All done. Carmino in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up the Pat-Man. Congrats on the 4K from the cheating, filthy, triple winning Blues. Big up, Pat-Man. Big up, my man. Hope you're doing well. James Phillips do YouTube boxing. I'll get smashed about, man. Plus, I'm not in the heavyweight competition, so I don't think it'll look good. Jamie, can I have a what in the name of garbage shirt? Yeah, I mean, let's talk to the man himself. Big up Ian in the chat. Big up Andrew in the chat. Um, okay, here you go. Stephen's going straight away with the question. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be? Um, uh, Speed, like the Flash. Yeah, like the Flash. That's what I'd have. Like the Flash, speed, man. Big up LFC Aaron, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're good. Hope you're good. Jamie Fitch, your face. What's that? Jamie Fitch, your face look 1K resolution. My thoughts on the window so far. Yeah, I mean, we got Mac Allister in. I mean, that's better than now. That's better than now. I don't know what that means, Richard. Jamie Phillips, your face look 1 million K resolution. I have no idea what that means. Um, favorite wrestler? What now or then? Of all time, um, probably Austin and Michaels. Question: will Liverpool win the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and Europa League? No. No, I want Liverpool to win the Europa League. I know a lot of people don't want Liverpool to win the Europa League, but I actually do. I think we should give it a fair go. I think I think we should give it a real go. I really do. I think we should give it a proper go. You're in it. Might as well be trying to win it. We're probably favourites for it. I saw the teams that are going to be entered into the Europa League. I think there was something going over Twitter today with all the teams that are going to be in the Europa League next season, in all the groups and all the pots. Um, what I can look at, you can't take any team for granted. Of course, you can't. But I think Liverpool can get away with quite good rotation in the group stages of that competition. Play some of the younger guys, some of the up and comers, some senior players. A bit of rotation, keep the team fresh. And then when we come to the knockouts after Christmas, I think you can look at it and go, you know what? Let's give it a go now. Depending on league position, I wouldn't have the Europa League like in front of league position. League position has to take priority, and then after that, I would go for Europa League. FA Cup has to be in there as well. League Cup, why not? You got to keep winning trophies, man. You can't pass up on trophy. I've always said don't pass up on trophies. If you pass up on trophies, you're in trouble. Do you know what I mean? You're in trouble. Who do you want Liverpool to play in the first game of the season? I think we're going to play away from home on the first game of the season, ain't we? Because I do believe Liverpool have asked the Premier League to delay their home game till like the third game of the season, just so they can finish off the Annie Road end and get all the stadium completed. So they said they don't think they'll be able to complete it on time. So a bit like when the main stand was getting built and they asked the Premier League not have the first game at home that season. I think we played two away games in a row, then played the home game. I think that might be the similar thing. So if we're going to play away on the opening day of the season, which looks like it's going to be, I'd like us to go to maybe one of the newly promoted sides, Sheffield United. There you go. No, not Sheffield United. Sorry, Luton. Who went up? Who went up? Was it Luton? I can't remember who bloody went up now. Burnley. Who was the other one who went? Was it Sheffield United? Might have been. Yeah, one newly promoted team, something like that. Something like that. Bret Hart was a great, no doubt about it. Question: which players Liverpool need to buy next season? Says Richard. 3 midfielders and a centre back for me. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Trudon saying FA Cup Europa League double. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Brutus, man. Jamie, if you could bring back one player to the present team, who would you pick? Oh, good question. Jamie, if you could bring back one player to the present team, who would you pick? Oh, Stevie, without a shadow of a doubt. Could you imagine Stevie G in a Jurgen Klopp midfield? Win the lot. Imagine Stevie Gerrard in Liverpool's midfield under Jurgen Klopp. Perfect midfielder for Jurgen Klopp's formation as well, and system and the way he plays. Can play in that 6, can play in that 8, can play out right. Steve playing the 10. Stevie, yeah, all day long. All day long. Stevie in Jurgen Klopp's midfield. Steven Gerrard with a prime Fabinho and a Thiago in our midfield. Ooh. So Gerrard on the right of an 8, Thiago off the left, Fabinho in the 6. That's different, man. That's different. That's gravy. Alexander, big up to you. What's up, Jamie? To 4K to 100K soon. God willing. Big up to you. Thank you very much for your kind words. Do you think there's any point of us going for Chiesa? He won't get games. Salah plays all the games. That's why I don't think we'll go for that calibre of forward. I don't think Liverpool are in the market for that calibre of forward because a Chiesa type player would want to play quite a lot of football in the season. For me, there's no point buying him. I don't think we're going to buy a backup right winger. I've said it for a while now. Backup right winger to me at this moment don't make too much sense. I mean, Salah's going to play all the games. Salah's going to start games a heck of a lot. And he doesn't have to complete 90 minutes in a game. We know this. There's nothing saying that Mo has to complete every game he plays. But I think there's enough depth there. I think Luis Diaz, I've said this a few times now, I think Luis Diaz can play games on the right-hand side for Liverpool. He's gone over there a few times. Out of all the strikers we got, I think Klopp has used Diaz out on the right-hand side a few times before. So I can see that being the case. I can see Diaz possibly playing out on that right-hand side. I really can. I can see Diaz playing on that right-hand side. No doubt about it. We will win the Fair Plays League and Nets Pink Cup. City will not people next season. Conan Turan wins the league for Liverpool. I think we should be laser focused on trying to win the Premier League. We won't have the squad depth to win other trophies. Yeah, the Europa League's a little different though. Europa League's a little different because you can rotate quite a lot in the Europa League. It's not like the Champions League, is it? Champions League, you've got to go fully into it. Your full strength side. Europa League, I think you can get away with the team. Saying that, the teams in the Champions League are pretty weak this year as well. Yeah, the Europa League, though. Go and look at the Europa League groups, guys. The pool for the Europa League is not that great. It's not that great. Yeah, see if I can find it. There we go. See if I can find it. I need it. Is this it? Nope. Nope. I think that might be it. Nope. Oh, where is it? 23, 24, ain't it? Sorry, guys. I'll be right with you. It's 23, 24 season, ain't it? Do you think you can find it here? Bloody hell. There you go. That's it there. Hang on. There we go. All right, I'll bring this up. Let me give this to you guys. All right, hang on. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So there's the pots there. So that's the 23-24 Europa League projected pots so far. So we know West Ham are in there because they beat Fiorentina. So pot 1 will be West Ham, Liverpool, Roma, Ajax, Villarreal, Leverkusen, Sporting and Slavia Prague. Pot 2, AC Milan, PSV Eindhoven, Olympiacos, Real Betis, Monaco, some team from Hungary, some Qarabag, is it? And Slavia Bratislava. Jesus Christ, guys. Pot 3, Mould, Brighton, Ludogorets, Sheriff, Union, Antwerp, Freiburg, and Zora. I have no idea who that Ukrainian team is. Pot 4, Bata Brasov, Astana, Maccabi Haifa, Sturm Graz, Toulouse, some team from Lithuania, Dnipro, and some team from Serbia, I think that is. Guys, they're the pots, man, for the Europa League group. You're telling me we can't win that competition? I know, obviously, you go have in the knockout stages, you go have all the teams that finish third in the Champions League drop down. But look at that group. So Liverpool could get a group of, say, Liverpool get a group of ourselves and Qarabag and Antwerp and Maccabi Haifa. That could be a possible group for Liverpool in Europa League. You're telling me we can't do rotation and play the youngsters? That is a group. Any group there we get is not really a worry. You know, you're getting the top 2 go through in the group. Liverpool could, AC Milan and Liverpool could be grouped together, yeah? And then we're going to get either Mould, Ludogorets, Sheriff, Union, Antwerp, Freiburg, or Zora in pot 3, and then any of them in pot 4. You're telling me we can't go through? Jesus Christ. Pot 4 is literally password teams. It's just mad. And a Rigi return. Could you imagine? When you're at next season, maybe. I think we'll get top 4 comfortably. Yeah, I mean, looking at that, guys, looking at all the teams in there right now, Liverpool are far and away the favourites for that competition right now. Far and away the favourites for that competition. There's no doubt about it. Big up my man Ben in the house. How you doing, Ben? Hope you're doing well, man. Big up my guy Jamie, man. Congrats on the 4K. Thoroughly deserved, mate. Big up to you, man. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate it. And I know you just got past the 1K yourself, which is, it's hard. People don't realise how hard it is just to get to 1,000 subscribers. And once you got there, it starts to open up, my man. So, yeah, big up to you, my man. Damn, I feel like an Arsenal fan now. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Is Liverpool better than Man City? We're a bigger club than Man City, but right now, no, Man City are a far better club than we are. Big up to my man. Yeah, big up, Jane. Great show. Hit the like button. Like, subscribe. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Don't want to play Romeo with Mourinho's tactics. Yeah, even if where are Roma? AC Milan. Where's Roma? Where are Roma? AC Milan, PSV, Olympia, Betis. I don't think Roma are in here. Roma are in pot 1, so we wouldn't meet Roma till the knockout stages. I have not got 4K resolution yet. I'm saving up for a 4K camera, Richard. That is what I'm saving up for. That is what your super chats and your memberships go towards, guys. That's what your memberships and super chats go to. So I'm saving up for a proper 4K camera. I don't want to buy a cheap, crappy one. I want to buy a proper one. So, yeah, once I get that 4K resolution, it'll look all prettier and better. Yeah, it's a semi-final. Yeah, definitely. Are Russian towns banned in Europe? I don't know, actually. I don't know. They might be at the moment with the ongoing war. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, they're the pot 2 Europa League guys. So, you know what I mean? You see them at the moment. It all depends what teams come into the after the Champions League after Christmas, where we stand in the knockout stages. Let's hope Sevilla don't finish third in their group. You know what I mean? They've won that competition 7 times. I don't want to see Sevilla in the Europa League. Stay away. Stay away. Um, uh, Richard, I'm married, my man. I'm married. Bit of a strange question, Richard, but big up to you, mate. Is there no qualifying rounds before the groups? Yeah. I can't remember. I think it's all done. I think it's all done. I think there might be a few. I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually. I don't think there is any qualifying rounds anymore. There isn't for Europe Champions League, is there? I'm not sure. There is, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Apparently there is. So there'll probably be a few more. But if you're qualifying for the Europa League, yeah. Richard, I have one wife, my friend. I have kids, yeah. 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 Yeah, I have a wife and kids, Richard. Yeah, everyone supports Liverpool in the family, man. Everyone supports Liverpool in the family. Max, like, what size shoes do you wear, Jamie? Asking for a friend, Richard Lowell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big up, look, my man Richard there. Thank God, Russian God freezing weather and Naby would be a Russian. Rick, it's always the common people who get punished. Jesus Christ, guys, Jesus. Yeah, guys, don't forget to smash that like button when you come in. I do appreciate it. Any questions, guys? Just ask your questions, chat. Jamie, what meal did you eat on February 18th, 1999? Probably the same meal I just eat every day, to be fair. Uh, Jay, Ronnie or Hendry? We got a snooker question. Ant knows I like my snooker. Ronnie O'Sullivan is the great snooker player of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Ronnie O'Sullivan is the greatest snooker player of all time. Stephen Hendry's second in that list. Love Stephen Hendry, though. But Ronnie O'Sullivan is snooker. Do you know how difficult it is to watch snooker if Ronnie ain't playing? It's not as exciting. He's the man. He's the GOAT. There's no doubt about it. That would be a bit strange if one of the family supported a rival. Well, remember, if you're a Scouser and you live in Liverpool, you can have brothers and sisters, husbands and wife and family members in your own house who either support Everton or Liverpool. It's split down the middle, isn't it? Yeah, that's why it's called the friendly derby, ain't it? 'Cause you're all mixed together. But I've got cousins where one supports Arsenal and one supports Man United. Yeah, it happens. These are the games Mac Allister, Terrell, and Kone can be rested for, Mantra. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. What, Richard? I am. My favourite tennis player is Roger Federer and Andre Agassi. What's your waist size, neck size, t-shirt size? Are you trying to clone me, Richard? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to clone me? Yeah, I like darts, Bruno. I like darts. Ronnie O'Sullivan's still playing snooker. Yeah, man, he's still winning things. Big up over. Thank you very much. Jay, Ronnie said he'd rather have 10 years of dominance the way he has. Yeah, man. Ronnie's just a beautiful player. He was playing when I was a student. Yeah, he's 45, I think. Who will become the next captain? Here you go, Liverpool question. Who will become Liverpool's next captain after Hendo? It's a difficult one, actually, because I'm not quite sure. So if Hendo, I think Virgil van Dijk is going to be vice captain next season, ain't he? Now James Milner's left. I think Virgil's going to be vice captain. I just don't think Virgil's captain material. I I think it might be Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's where I think the club might go. I think if Hendo weren't about, I think Virgil will be captain right now. And if Virgil weren't about, I think Trent. If Hendo weren't about, I think Virgil will be captain and Trent would be vice captain. I think Trent. I know a lot of people say Robbo. I've said Robbo before. Maybe Robbo would be captain, but let's face it, Trent's going to be at Liverpool forever. So Trent's going to be captain of that football club eventually. Personally, I think it probably will be Trent Alexander-Arnold. James, you can have psychedelic. I can't read that out. Something alert. I can't read that out. James, you could have a 1-to-1 with Klopp. What would you ask him? If I could have a 1-to-1 with Jurgen Klopp, what would I ask him? Jesus Christ, that's a great question. I'll come back to that, Jen. I'm going to star that, and I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to have a think. How many signs do you think we will make? Big up Owen. Hopefully 4. I've got a mum, dad, and one brother who are Blues. There you go. John Higgins, great player. I'll put him in timeout. He's too weird. Big up Baz in the house. We be rolling out the summer frames for the Europa League. Yes. Big up Baz in the chat. My cousins watched the blue shite in their shed at the bottom of the garden. Big up, Dad. Do you have a second team, not support, but just follow? I might follow Luton as well next season. Idiot abroad, big up to you, man. No, I don't really have second teams and all that stuff. I don't understand. See, I'm pretty old school, so I don't understand why people like. I wear international shirts because international shirts are different. Like I got the Japanese shirt and stuff like that, but club shirts. I don't understand people wear different clubs' shirts. If you're a fan, like if you're a fan of Liverpool, or you're a fan of Arsenal, or you're a fan of Chelsea, why are you wearing other club shirts? I find that weird, man. I find that really weird. International shirts, I'd like to collect like international shirts, like the Brazilian shirt, that Nigeria shirt of a few years ago was beautiful. Them sort of things I don't mind because internationally it's different, ain't it? Because you can be anywhere, living in any country, and adopt that country, can't you? But you've only got one club side. No, I don't really. Look, my closest team to where I live is probably Crystal Palace. But I don't follow. I don't follow any other. I couldn't give a shit about any other team. To be fair, no, I couldn't care about any other team. It takes enough energy supporting Liverpool. To be fair, takes enough effort to support this club. My favourite dish: spaghetti bolognese. Love spag bowl. Big up Albert. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the golden nut, the nugget. Trent, Virgil. Big up Ricky and Luke. Much love, my man. Big up to you too. Trent and Virgil. Everyone's going on. Allister maybe. I don't like goalkeepers as captains. Its captain should be Allison. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of making my captain the goalkeeper. I think your captain needs to be out in the middle of the pitch where all the action is. And St. Morton. Becca captain. I want Trent just to focus on his own game. Too much pressure on Trent. Stevie got the captaincy at Trent's age. I think was Stevie 25, 24 when he was captain of Liverpool. So, I mean, what's my favourite movie? Shawshank Redemption. Sure, I got my thing on films. I don't know about you guys in the chat though. My things on movies. I like all genres of films. I haven't got one particular like genre of film. I love horror films. I absolutely love horror films. Me and my wife absolutely love horror films. We can sit there and watch horror films all day. Absolutely love them. That's my favourite genre of movie, probably. But my favourite movie of all time that I don't watch it all the time. I maybe watch it once or twice a year. But Shawshank Redemption is my favourite ever film. It's just a beautiful movie. It's just a beautiful film. My second favourite film of all time is Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is just a world-class film. It's the best Star Wars movie and one of the best films of all time, period. Yeah, they're my two favourite films of all time. And then I like a lot of Clint Eastwood movies as well. Escape from Alcatraz is up there as one of my favourite ever films. I love Escape from Alcatraz. Things like that. I love them. I absolutely love them. Big up to Sam. Thank you very much, my friend. Congratulations, Jamie, on 4K. Much more to come, bro. Sam, I'm following you on my new Twitter, by the way. So if you can give me a follow back, that'd be sweet. I knew. Well, as soon as I said something about Robbo, I knew Scraps was in the comments. If he was in the comments, I knew this would happen. Robbo should be sold before he became captain. There you go. Yeah, everyone with the Allison vote. I don't blame you. Jamie? What do you make of the new family in EastEnders? I haven't watched EastEnders in a while, man. I saw the trailers for it on BBC, but I haven't sat and watched EastEnders in time. I think it was Trudon the other day who told me that Stacey Slater's new story is doing OnlyFans on EastEnders. It's mad. James, you get to 5K before the start of the season. You should do a forfeit. What should I do? If I get to 5K before the start of the season, which is in August, firstly, that'd be a madness considering we're in June. If I did, somehow got 1,000 new subscribers by the start of the season, you guys name the forfeit I should do. Shave my head like with Sam live on air. I'll do that. Oh my God, my light just broke. What the hell? Sorry, my light just absolutely fell off. There you go. I'd do that. I would shave my head like Sam did live on air. If I got the 5K, you guys can get me the 5K. There you go. You guys can get me the 5K before the start of the season. I will shave my head, my whole head live on the air. I'll go right to the scalp. Can Pavard play right back? That's where he does play. I like Pavard. I'm not saying he's like great or anything, but if we can, I think Liverpool might bring in a Pavard. If they're looking at a defender, I think Pavard might be the one they bring in because I think it allowed Trent to go into midfield if needed. I think next season, Trent might have two positions next season. I think Trent will play in midfield if needed, and I think he'll play at right back when needed. I think it'd be like a bit like Kimmich. You know, when Kimmich was playing, sometimes Kimmich can fill in that right back and then fill in midfield. I think Trent might be that kind, depending on what system we're going to go with in that game. We're going to a game where he feels like Trent's best attributes in this game will be in midfield. I think he'll put him in midfield, but I think we need to buy a right back for that to happen. Pavard's not everyone's first choice. If he stays injury-free, I know he's had a lot of injuries. If he can stay injury-free, it'd be a pretty decent right back. It's just it's not a signing we would usually make. That sort of, you know, he's a little bit older now. He's a little bit worn. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, he's all right. Vega or Kone, who would you want for LFC? I've watched Kone more, Michael, than Vega, but I think Vega is going to be. I think Liverpool are really seriously looking at him. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Are the Loch Ness and Bigfoot real? No. I love conspiracy theories, though. What's everyone's favourite conspiracy theory? Mine is the JFK conspiracy theory. I think the JFK conspiracy theory is fantastic. You've seen the treble parade. I think Liverpool would have 1 million on the street. I don't think City would fill a paddling pool. They had close to 1 million when we won the Champions League on its own. You're right. I think if the Premier, if we won, if the fans were, if there was no lockdowns or anything like that when we won the Premier League, I think you would have seen easily a million on the streets for Liverpool. Doctor 21. Yo, Jamie, did you hear that Fabrizio Romano still said we're in talks with Kona? Yeah, man. I'm going to talk about all that in a sec. Let me just get through these chats. Big up to everyone who says they got a second team as well. Jamie, if you could star in an iconic movie, which one would it be? Which one would you pick? I would say Titanic, and I'd be Jack from Titanic, and I'd push Rose off the door and show her how much bloody room there was on it. Yeah, that's what I would do. If I could go back, I'd be Jack from Titanic. I'd push that car off the door, right, and go, look how much poxy room there is, love. I'm not sitting here freezing and dying. That's what I would do. Recency, big up to you, my man. Thank you very much. I appreciate the love. Thank you to everyone, by the way. Is that a pint of Coke? It certainly is, man. I need the sugar. I've had a headache all day. Yeah, Shawshank's quality. Love that, James. That's my favourite. Yeah, Shawshank's Shining. Great film. Big up Honesty in the chat. Big up, Jane. Congrats on 4K, big man. Big up to you. Bambi, good film. 50 Shades of Grey. Jesus. Here's one for you, Jay. Ronnie vs. Hendry in the 90s. Liverpool Invitational. Ronnie breaks off. Hendry wins 1-4-7. Wow, that's mad, isn't it? You need to watch Russell Crowe's new horror movie. Very good. Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah, the Pope's Exorcist. Yes, good film. Jamie, you want the captain to be where all the action is. All the action is in Liverpool. Okay, you got me there, Albert. 1-0 to you. 1-0 to you. 1-0 to you. Jamie, I love Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, quality film. My favourite movie is The Negotiator, followed by Shaft. Is that The Negotiator with Samuel L. Jackson? So I love that film. Jaws, yeah, Jaws is quality. Who can never watch? You know, Jaws is on. You watch it. EastEnders is so depressing. Burn the book, Jamie. If you get 5K, you get your hair permed. This ain't going, but it's almost permed now, man. It's so look what the hot weather's doing to my hair, man. Look what the hot weather's doing to my hair. EastEnders went shy after Fat Boy got killed off, and you never saw who did it, did you? Yes, go bald and eyebrows too. I ain't doing the eyebrows, man. Stuff that. I'll do all the hair. No worries about that. Death nut challenge. I'm allergic to nuts, thank God. I'm allergic to nuts. So unless you want me to die on here, I mean, I could do it and then literally just die. And that'd be the end of the stream. It'd be a hell of an ending, wouldn't it? I'll just like drop dead in front of everyone. We need left back and centre, right centre. We need a left centre back and over a right centre back. I agree, man, like Shawnzy. Jamie, question. Favourite UK TV show in the 90s? Baywatch. Look, 90s was my decade I grew up in. I'm 41 years old, so I grew up through the 90s, yeah? And what decade the 90s was, by the way. I love the 90s. Back in the 90s, you could pretty much, you know, it was good. It was a good time, let's put it that way. Baywatch, man. I was a teenager watching Baywatch. Yeah. Enough said. Enough said. Big up Paul says Kone. Kone suits us more, I agree. I want a bona fide left centre back. Let's just permanently toss Trent into midfield. Vega is really good. James, you could pick one person and share a desert island with you. Who would you pick? My wife. My wife. I can't be without my wife. So, yeah, my wife. If I had to pick one person, my wife. She's my best mate. My wife's my best friend, so I can't be without her. So if I had to go somewhere, yeah, it'd be my missus, you know. That might sound like utter bollocks. That might sound like utter crap, but look, it's true, man. She's my best friend. 9/11, the Paul McCartney one, when he's not really Paul McCartney, he's Paul McCartney's like friend who looks like Paul McCartney because he died in. I know the Paul McCartney one. The Paul McCartney one when apparently he died in a car crash in the 60s, early 60s, just as the Beatles were starting to get going. I think it was after their first album, and the Beatles had a big car crash, and Paul McCartney died, and they covered it up, and they got a lookalike in who looked a bit like Paul McCartney, and sounded like him and sung like him and everything like that, and just put him in place. And I believe that geezers wrote a book about it, saying I am the real Paul McCartney. Yeah, that's a good one. Which conspiracy theory is right, low? I like the one when because the mob were involved in JFK, weren't they? They made him president basically. So the mob basically made JFK president, and he had to look after the mob basically. JFK weren't very well liked, but and the CIA and the FBI didn't like the CIA. If you go by a conspiracy theory, the CIA and the FBI did not like Kennedy, and the mob got Kennedy his position as president. And the way to take him out was they knew what Oswald was doing. They had tabs on what he was doing, and Oswald did shoot at him. A lot of people think Oswald was paid by the FBI and the CIA to take the hit. He missed, so the CIA man who was sitting in the car with JFK at the time shot his brains out, because apparently the trajectory of the bullet that killed JFK came from underneath his level, not above his level. So yeah, look. There's loads of books about it as well. Loads of books about it. Big up JP and great person. Big up Ravi. That's a nice of you thing to say. Lovely thing of you to say, my friend. Thank you. Jamie would make a great Jack Bauer. Jesus Christ. Jamie, I have a question. How does Fabinho and Hendo at their age work alongside Mac Allister? I think Fabinho might be okay. It's Hendo. Look, we're going to talk about Hendo because Hendo apparently is not going to get a lot of games next season. That's the word coming out today. I've been reading that with new acquisitions coming into midfield, apparently Hendo's time on the pitch will be a lot less, and he'll be taking that Milner role. I believe it when I see it. Yeah, Football Factory's quality. The new Evil Dead film is quality as well. I watched that the other week. Snatch quality film. Big up David. Ronnie Sullivan is class. He certainly is. Laura Bryan Citizen. I haven't seen that one. Then I'm gonna have to watch that. I have not seen that. I'm going to make a confession. I've never seen any of the Godfather films. Never. I love gangster movies as well, but I've never, ever, ever watched a Godfather film. I've watched that's my third favourite film, by the way. So, look, let me give you my top 5 favourite films of all time, then we'll move on. Shawshank Redemption, Empire Strikes Back, Escape from Alcatraz, Training Day, and Goodfellas. That's my top 5 favourite films. If any of them are on the TV, it don't matter where they are in the film, I'll sit there and watch it. They're my top 5 favourites. But I've never watched a Godfather film. Singing the Cop, how you doing, man, Jamie? If you get the 5K, do sat back and crack. Oh, yeah. I don't do it live. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd go back and stop Rose throwing away the necklace. What a silly bugger. Yes. Yeah, why did she do that? She just threw it back in the sea. She could have gave that to her family, and the family could have made money. But no, that selfish little cat just throws it in the water. Oh, big up Friday Cole. 1 how you doing, man? Dave Hassel Defo got groped on set. I'll pay you what you know. Big up Plan Off in the house. How you doing, man? Sorry, I'm well behind the chat. The Diana one, yeah. Jamie, do you think our fans are the best at creating songs for players and events? Random questions, but I think, yeah, I've never seen anything like it. You know, like the Jamie Webster. Big up Jamie Webster, by the way. But the Jamie Webster concert at the Champions League final that year, there was 100,000 people just watching a concert from Jamie Webster with all Liverpool songs. Just Liverpool songs. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's a good one, Edward. It's a good one. I'll check that out, man. Yeah, it was Quantum Geek. It was. If you like the JFK stuff, watch Jesse Ventura. He does good stuff on it. Yeah, is that the conspiracy files or something? Yeah, yeah. JFK was going to disband the CIA. That's exactly right. Apparently, he wanted the CIA and all that gone. Yeah. Um, God's sake, Timothy. Jamie, what's your best random food combinations you like? Banana sandwich. Don't know if anyone's had it. A banana sandwich. If you've never had a banana sandwich, you're missing out. Smash the lights with Jamie. Respect. Big up, man. Yeah, Wolf Creek's a quality film. The TV series is better, though. Has anyone actually seen the TV series of Wolf Creek? The Wolf Creek TV series are brilliant. So, guys, if you are just joining us, you're wondering what is Jamie talking about today. Look, this is just like a little celebration, 4K celebration. There's a Q&A in the chat. People ask me questions. It doesn't have to be football related. It can be about anything. Yeah, well, not too personal though. Richard got a bit mad. Yeah. So, questions in the chat, all that good stuff. Yeah, go for it. We'll talk Liverpool stuff, of course, as well. You're in for a treat if you watch The Godfather trilogy. I'm going to get round to it eventually. There's two things I've never watched that I need to watch, right? And you guys are going to be shocked. So The Godfather trilogy, I need to go and watch. And I've never watched The Sopranos either. I need to watch The Sopranos. I never ever got. I don't know when it was out. I never watched it when it was out. And now I've got to go back and watch it. Yeah, I've got to go back and watch it. $1 Million Baby's good. The ending gets me though. The ending makes me cry. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna spoil it for anyone. If you've not seen $1 Million Baby, if you have not seen it, go and watch it. It's one of Clint Eastwood's best directed movies. But the ending's sad. That's all I'm gonna say. Shave off you. I ain't got no bloody body hair. It's already gone. Training Day was one of my faves, and Goodfellas. Yeah, I love them films. Casino or Goodfellas? Goodfellas. I do like Casino though. Casino's a quality film, but if I had to pick the two, yeah, it's gotta be Goodfellas all day. I like the Red Dwarf JFK Theory. I haven't heard that one. I really like your top five films except Empire Strikes Back. Sorry for that. I am a bit of a nerd. I do like Star Wars. I do like Star Trek. I like comics, all that sort of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Rose and Jack invented dogging in the Titanic. Fallen, Deja Vu, good films. Jamie is for his boss. He certainly is. John Henry's song was amazing. Jamie, you have 100 million to spend. Do you buy one or two players with that money? Depends what we need. Depends what we need. So if I went to Liverpool tomorrow, right, and I went right, I spoke to John W. Henry over the phone. We've been talking by email for a few weeks, and I'm like, look, I'm going to give you £100 million out of my own money. Yeah, put me as a stakeholder in the club. Give me a percentage of the club. I'm going to give you £100 million, so it's all above board. You put me on the board and all that. I'll go to AGMs and all that. But I'm going to give you £100 million, and I want you to buy two players with it. I want you to buy two players with it, and you have to buy the players. No, like messing around. You have to go and buy the players. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Sexy Beast is a great film, especially like the first half hour. It's mental. Big up, Chaz. Thank you very much. Banana and crisp sandwiches, banana butter. Yeah, everyone knows, man. A banana sandwich rules, man. Yeah, go. I thought it was on my own. I thought it was on my own. My dad looks at me mad when I used to make them at home. When I lived at home, my mum and dad used to look at me mad when I'm making a banana sandwich. Like, what are you doing, son? Yeah, what are you doing? But it's good, man. It's good. You get the protein and the carb. True Romance. Good. That's a good Tarantino film. That he didn't direct it. He wrote that one. Good film. I've not seen the Power series. I know a lot of people talk about it. I think it's on Netflix. I've not seen that. Breaking Bad was quality though. Shawshank, wow, Jamie, that's a super movie. And it's a wonderful life, emotional movie that pulled the heartstrings. They certainly do. Big up, Johnny B. Red. Big up to you. Thank you very much. Did you see Jack Grealish had Webster Music on? It's the same as Oasis, and they are thought of as a Man City band, yet millions love them. Yeah. The CIA are effing disgrace. They put crack in the hood, did they? I can't say. Yes, it was brilliant. Much better than the Wolf Creek. No creek questions like Richard should be banned for life. Oh, Richard's all right, man. Richard's all right. I don't. Did what? Where is Richard still in the chat? Is Richard still in the chat? Big up to Richard. But then questions were getting a bit deep, you know. What's my waist size and my neck size and all that. Yeah, it was getting a bit deep, Richard. I ain't gonna lie, my man, but big up to you. Big up to you. But yeah, it was getting a little deep there, you know what I'm saying? Jamie, what's the best munch to buy from the local shop? Depends what's in your local shop. See, round the corner from where I live, there's a shop like literally just down the end of my road and across, and they've been taken over now. But before that, they used to sell rollover hot dogs. You go to the deli section of the shop, and they'd sell fresh rollover hot dogs, like about a foot long and crusty rolls. Oh, they were great. They were great, and they're like £2. Yeah, probably that. Big up pan off. Jamie, you should also watch Red 1 and Red 2. I've watched Red 1. I've not watched Red 2. The Iceman film, Mob Hitman. Yeah, that's a good film. Richard something, ain't it? I can't remember his name now. Jamie is smoother than a baby's bum. Oh, what of yeah. I don't. Yeah, the wife hates it, so yeah, it can't be there, man. It can't be there. I like Star Trek, but not Star Wars. Yeah, a lot of people are like, it's one or the other. Keep your banana, ditch the bread. Big up, Ride Short. Big up to you. Thank you very much. John Wick and the Equalizer films. Yeah, Equalizer 3's coming out. I'm looking forward to that. Congratulations, James. What is your all-time Liverpool 11 Premier League only? Whew. Okay, let's do it. Liverpool Premier League 11. What's your all-time Liverpool 11 Premier League era only? Right. Alisson in goal. Trent and Robbo at fullbacks. Virgil van Dijk and Sammy Hippier at the back. Virgil and Sammy at the back. Oh, no, I can't do that. No, because they're both like to play in the left centre-back areas. Oh, let's just go with it. Right, midfield would be Stevie G, Mascherano, and Alonso. And then the forward line would be Salah, Suarez, and Mane. That would be. Get your 11 in the chat as well. What's your best, like Sean says there? What's everyone's best Liverpool Premier League 11 ever? Yeah, mine would be that. Alisson in goal, Trent and Robbo at fullbacks, Hippier and Van Dijk, At the back, a midfield three of Mascherano, Alonso, and Stevie. Up front, Salah, Suarez, and Mane. A mango sandwich. I've never had that, Bruno. That must be pretty wet, though, Bruno, surely. Jane, best make and flavour of crisps. Do you remember Brannigan's? Do you remember Brannigan's? Yeah. I actually like Golden Wonder salt and vinegar. Golden Wonder salt and vinegar is the best. But Brannigan's, yeah. I'm not feeling the banana butties myself, Jay. They're lovely, man. I'm telling you. They help me with cramps as well. Jesus. I'm hoping, Vic, firstly, I'm hoping this never happens, obviously. Obviously. James, you got sentenced to life in prison. What 3 items are you taking with you? I'd buy an old-fashioned Walkman. I'd buy an old-fashioned Walkman and get all my favourite cassettes from the day. Yeah, and just endless fun with my Walkman. A tin opener, and anal beads. That's a joke. Big Butler Seniors Volume 4 is a great film. Peanut butter and jelly, or jam as the Americans call it. To be fair, Rhino, as I said, I am allergic to peanut, so I would literally die eating that sandwich. Jamie, we're getting Chiesa. No, I don't think the Chiesa thing's going to happen. I'd be shocked. It would actually throw me left field if we went and got Chiesa this summer. I'd actually be utterly shocked if we went and got Chiesa this summer. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Chiesa just makes it don't make any sense, guys. It really, really don't. Congratulations, Jamie. You've worked hard for your 4K. Big up to you, my friend. Richard was creeping differently. Yeah, he was a bit, wasn't he? Jamie, what is your favourite season of the year? What is your favourite season of the year? I ain't gonna lie. I love Christmas, man. I love Christmas. I love the summer. Don't get me wrong. I love the summer. But look, I've got red hair, man. My hair's more brown nowadays. But if I show you pictures of when I was younger, my hair was red, man. I'm a redhead, and I got freckles and stuff like that. So I don't mind the sun, but the sun don't like me, man. I've got to be careful. So I'm not big into the summer. I like it. I like going to the beach. I like being warm and that, but I do love Christmas time. I ain't gonna lie. I love Christmas time. Yeah, Star Trek Discovery is I agree. Jamie, are you getting Monts or Never? Yeah, again, all next season I'm gonna get people like Monts on, Sam, Never a Foul, all them guys. They'll all be on. Mandalorian's quality. Well, I haven't seen season 3 yet, though. Swap Robbo for Racy, you're saying, are you? Swap Robbo for Racy. I ain't against it. I'm not against it, to be fair. I am not against it. Reza over Robbo. I ain't against it. I'd have Finn and a Babble over Trent. Yeah, I can understand that, but I feel I just got to get Trent in that team. I've got to get Trent in that team. Xavi, Alonso, Steven Gerrard, Mascara in midfield. No Bobby, Jamie. I don't know if I can get Bobby in our best ever 11. If I'm thinking of number 9s, Suarez or Torres, Fowler obviously played in the Premier League era. Mark Owen played in the Premier League era. Bobby, obviously. I can't. Suarez is the greatest. That season that Suarez had before he went to Barcelona, even what Haaland's done this season, it went nowhere near as good as what Suarez did that year. It was just mad. Absolutely mad. Imagine Prime, Suarez, and Salah and Mane. It's just disgusting. Beef and yeah, they're the ones. Yes, beef and mustard Brannigans. Yes, out of this world. It's ridiculous. You can't buy them no more. Ali, Trent, Cara, VVD, Robbo, Fab, Alonso, Salah, Gerrard, Mane, Fowler. That's a great side as well. You used to love Worcestershire sauce flavour. Now just prawn cocktail or knickknacks. I like spicy knickknacks. They're nice. Big up, Luke. Alison, Risa, Hippier, Van Dyke, Finnan, Shabby, Gerrard, Mascherano, Salah, Suarez, Mane. You notice how everyone's sort of going for the midfield back. Well, Rafa Benitez had. Alison, Babel, Robbo, Hippier, Van Dyke, Mascherano, Alonso, Gerrard, Suarez, Salah, Torres. Ooh, naughty. Brannigan's were art though. Brannigan's they're different gravy. Brian Danielson and a card is going to be a banger. Well, yeah. Does anyone find it hard? Like, I know people might not a lot of there might not be a lot of people that like wrestling, but I do. But if you are a wrestling fan, yeah, does anyone else find it hard to say the name Brian Danielson and not Daniel Bryan? Because if you ask me, I know Brian Danielson's his real name, but I think the better name that actually suits him for wrestling is Daniel Bryan. I think that's a better name. I think that's just a better name. It's got cool, yeah. It can't go wrong, can it? Trent, Allison, Trent, Virgil, Hippier, Risa, Gerrard, Alonso, Suarez, Torres, Salah. A smartphone with Sky Sports subscription. What? I'm confused there. Where did that come from? Jamie wins. Oh, in prison. I'm with you. Like a smartphone with Sky Sports subscription. I'm with you. Jamie, when's the next thing on your other chat? I'm not sure yet, man. I hopefully can sort something else out there. Best band ever, Jamie, from your youth or now? My music tastes are mad. My music tastes like my movie tastes. So, in the 90s, I loved Oasis. I mean, I think a lot of people my age through the 90s absolutely adored Oasis and that Britpop era. Oasis were quality. Oasis, I still love Oasis now. But my favourite band of all time is Guns N' Roses. I love Guns N' Roses. I got a privilege to see them live in Milan in Italy as well. I think it was like my 30th birthday present. So it's a long time ago now. Not my 30th birthday present. I think it's my 33, 34, something like that. My wife took me to Milan for a weekend to see Guns N' Roses. And yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, they're my favourite band of all time. I love Guns N' Roses. I could listen to Guns N' Roses every day. The greatest band of all time for me. Hi, Joe. Great stuff on the 4K. Congratulations. Big up, Kevin. Would you be angry if Mac Allister and a centre back were the only signings this summer? Yes, I would. I'd be pissed off. Pizza flavour, Pringles, sadly, they don't do them anymore. I have never had them. The Reds, big up, Kevin. James, you could make one wish. What would you wish? To get rid of poverty. Big up, Bajan. How you doing, my friend? Let's catch up with these chats. Star Wars Andor was really good. It was even as a prison break in it. Yeah, it's not bad. Jamie, you can invite 3 people, dead or alive, for dinner. Who would you invite? Jamie, you can invite 3 people, dead or alive, for dinner. Who would you invite? My nan. This might not be one what people want to hear. They'll probably want to hear celebrities, but I'm going to say my nan. My nan passed away in 1991, so I was pretty young, and I think my nan would be really proud of what I've accomplished now. I was close to my nan. I love my nan, and yeah, I'd love my nan to see me now. That'd be beautiful. So yeah, my nan. Who else? Bill Shankly. I'd love to understand his mind and the way it works and all that, and talk about football. And Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. I'd ask so many questions, man. So many questions. Jamie, you see Liverpool are interested in Ward-Prowse. Yeah, so I've been looking around the Ward-Prowse stuff, and I think it's all ball. I think it's all ball. I don't think Liverpool are interested in him at all. Yeah, Daniel Bryan's a better name, ain't it, Pagan? I'm telling you, James. He came back though. Yeah, he will do eventually. There's no doubt about it. Same with John Moxley. Dean was a better name. Yeah, I think Dean Ambrose was better than John Moxley. I did. Albert, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't rate Grobbelaar as a goalkeeper. I didn't think Grobbelaar was that good. That's not I mean, Grobbelaar was Premier League. Nicol was Premier League. Hansen was before the Premier League. Lawrenson was before the Premier League. Ray Kennedy was way before the Premier League. Yeah, the rest of them I agree. But Nicol went to Sheffield Wednesday in 1994, did he? So he was part of Liverpool in 92, 93, so he played Premier League. Grobbelaar played Premier League with us. Barnes played Premier League. Yeah, the rest before that. Big up, Paul. Thank you very much, man. Guns N' Roses, Joe. Yeah, Guns N' Roses is my favourite band of all time, Agent. I love Guns N' Roses. I can listen to them every day, man. Axl Rose is probably one of the best lead singers, front men in heavy metal rock history, in my opinion. Slash, one of the greatest guitarists. Duffy, one of the greatest drummers. Izzy Stradlin, one of the greatest bass players. Yeah, man. Izzy Stradlin, man. On one stream, it said we agreed a fee for Tremor, another we haven't. Do you know which is true? See, with the Tram stuff, I think Liverpool have personal terms are always easy to agree on. So I actually think Liverpool has probably spoken to Tram. I think Liverpool probably spoken to Tram and his representation, his agent, and all that. And when you do these talks, you talk about right if he's willing to come here, would he accept these terms? So I think personal terms are probably accepted. It's just Liverpool pulling the trigger. I think Liverpool pull the trigger and go right. Is 45 million for Turam? I think needs to accept it. Then I think it's an easy transfer to do, but I'm not sure to be honest, Phil. There's so many rumours, you know. When I do videos, I look about online, I look on social media, I look in newspapers and all that sort of stuff. And I try and find as much truth as I can. And if like 20 articles say the same thing and 5 articles say something different, I usually go with the 20 articles. that was a joke. Still freaked that money anyway. That was a complete joke, man. Never touch that area. Do you know what I mean? That area should never be touched. Ever. But maybe it'll stop everyone attacking me. I'm pretty, man. His face in prison ain't going to last long. So, it'll stop people attacking me. And when they see what I've got there, they'll be like, oh, shit, let's not go near him. He's a freak. It's the way of protecting myself. Yeah, no, amazing in the 80s. They're quality, man. Sugar Ray Robbo. You two also shout as well. I don't like you two, or Beige, and I don't like you two. Daniel Bryan's easier to say, to be honest, yeah. Love you two and Sting. I can't stand either of them. You should invite Margaret Thatcher to tell her Liverpool won a Premier League trophy. Jamie, I cannot tolerate the idea that we undersign this transfer window and FSG stay at the owners. I think the fans would strike. Yeah, they can't mess this up. I agree. I do feel like if FSG have an underwhelming summer and don't get the players that we need in, I do think you'll see the tide really turn. Because even the most hardened FSG followers will be like, nah, this club needs, nah, you can't do that. And I think it'd really, really turn. Really turn. Jamie, what's the best way that you like to relax? Don't know if I can say that on air. The best way I like to relax is doing what I'm doing now. This chills me out, man. I love doing this. This chills me out. Watching a film. Me and the wife watching a movie. Then me and my wife try and we put the kids to bed every night, and then that's when we try and settle down, have a cup of tea, get the snacks out, and unwind and just watch a film or a box set, or binge watch something. Just like that. I ain't gonna lie, Ravi. I like chips with my fry up. I do, or fries for the Americans out there. I do like chips with my fry up. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm having eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, toast, I do like chips to go with it. Yeah, as long as they're the French fry size chip. So if I go to a cafe, yeah, I do like chips with it. I ain't gonna lie. It shouldn't. Hash browns shouldn't go with a fry up either. If you're doing a British fry up, especially an English fry up, you shouldn't have hash browns or chips. But yeah, I like them. I love both, man. Fill that plate with crusty bread. Mark Goldbridge. The thing with Mark Goldbridge, he probably have more. He'll probably have some sauces because how big he is. Look, he's the biggest footballing YouTuber without a shadow of a doubt. More than Fugden or whatever his name is. I don't know how that guy's got a million subscribers. I have no idea how that Fugden or Foden or whatever his name is. I have no idea how that kid's got a million subscribers. He's a prat. He's like the biggest middle class donkey I've ever seen. But Mark Goldbridge, yeah, I like Mark Goldbridge. He's hilarious. Mark Goldbridge is the funniest football YouTuber out there. I love the man. I reckon he's got a few insiders. He works for Talk Sport as well, don't he? So apparently Madrid are willing to let go of Valverde. Get him. If Madrid are allowing Valverde to go and he's at a good price, get him. I love that guy. Valverde is quality. Forget everyone. Forget Kone, forget Thuram, forget all them, in my opinion, because I like him. Just go and get Valverde, man. Gerbils next. Yeah, Bob Marley. I do like Bob Marley. He's not my cup of tea so much, but I do like him. Jamie, I like the wee small Scottish fella that played for us in the 80s. What one? They're all wee and Scottish. What, Ray Atton? What two midfielders do you think we'll get? This Gabby Vegas stuff ain't going away, is it? This Gabby Vegas stuff's not going away, and neither's the Kone and Thuram stuff's going to be quiet, guys. The thing with Kone and Thuram, they're going to the under 21 tournament, so the unders start soon and don't finish till the second week in July. So you're not going to hear anything about Kone and Thuram while they're at the under 21 tournament. So that might pick up steam when they come back. Same with Gravenberch as well. Look, the Gravenberch thing. I honestly think with Gravenberch, I think if Liverpool go buy another midfielder, and they could just go and pick him and get him now, I actually think it would be Ryan Gravenberch. I think with Gravenberch, and people might not like it might not be people's cup of tea, but I think out of all the ones we're listed with and are potentially looking at, if Liverpool could get any of them right now, and they were just going, right, here you go, you can have him now, no problems. I actually think it'd be Ryan Gravenberch. I think Liverpool really rate him. I think Klopp really rates him. The thing with Gravenberch, they're waiting to see what Bayern Munich say about him. If Tuchel doesn't think like he's in his plans going forward next season, I think Liverpool go and get Ryan Gravenberch. I just think they're waiting on Bayern Munich. And that's why when Klopp said, do you remember when Jurgen said in his press conference just before the end of the season about transfers, we might get one in now, and then it might take 6 or 8 weeks to get the other one in. And now when you think about it, what he might be saying by that is that we have got the under-21 tournament happening for 4 weeks. So you can't do no transfers in that 4-week time when the under-21s are happening. Also, with the Gravenberch situation, he might be talking about, like, we're waiting on Bayern Munich. So I think it's either going to be Thuram, Gabby Veiga, or Ryan Gravenberch should be the next midfielder in. I think it'd be one of them. Van Halen, man. Vinny Jr. gets the number 7 at Madrid. He deserves it. Great player. Yeah, definitely. Jamie, do you fish, play, pool, darts, anything like that? I used to love playing pool, man. I used to play my pub pool league. I do like pool. I like snooker. I like playing all table, dart, all pub sports, really. Darts, I'm okay. If I go pick pool or darts, it'd be pool. I like. I prefer American pool though to 9-ball pool. Fish, yeah, I used to fish with my dad all the time. We used to go river fishing quite a lot. I prefer sea fishing to freshwater fishing. A lot of my friends do freshwater fishing on the lakes and stuff like that. But I prefer going sea fishing. So I used to fish in the rivers quite a lot with my dad. Me and my dad goes to the river quite a lot and fish there most summers and springs, odd weekends here and there. Or sea fishing. Sea fishing. I'd love to go. One thing I want to do is go to Florida. I want to go for Florida and do marlin fishing. I'd love that. That's one thing I'd love to do is go to Florida and go marlin fishing. Also, blue marlin. That's one thing I'd love to do. Big up, my man QTA doing. What's up, Jamie? Shout out from the Midlands in Ireland. Big up to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in and newly subscribing, my friend. Netflix and chill, Jamie. Yeah, no. Yeah, you got 3 kids, man. You got to be careful these days. Yeah, Ogden is annoying. He's a right out on the ledge. Jamie, have you and your wife watched Vikings and The Last Kingdom? My wife loves The Last Kingdom. We haven't watched the movie yet that just come out on Netflix, the final of it. Vikings we'll go watch. That's our next thing. But yeah, she loves The Last Kingdom. My wife watched all of it. And then the last 3 episodes of the last ever series I watched with her. And then we'll go watch the movie soon. So, yeah, the film that Netflix brought out just recently. But, yeah, Last Kingdom's quality, man. My wife loves it. Big up Michael, the super chat. Vega, Gabby Vega is better than all of them, period. Big up Michael, the super chat. Much love, my friend. Thank you very much. Conan Turam, but I doubt we could get both. But I think it would be Vega and Turam. Jamie, do you rate Richard Blackwood as an actor and TV presenter? Jesus, Ravi, that is so random, man. Richard Blackwood's a decent actor, yeah. Yeah, with Lima coming in, that is a big truth. Mining fishing cost a couple of grand, Jamie. That's all right. I'll save up, man. I'll save up. Let me know when you decide to come. Don't get screwed on, mate. Very expensive sport, yeah. I just want to try it once. I just want to go on a boat for a couple of days and just go marlin fishing. I just want to try it, man. I just love to do it. I just love to do it down in Florida. Big up K-Mac. How you doing well, man? Big up James. Congrats, bro. Thank you very much. Black Sails is worth a watch. Yeah, I'm going to watch all these, man. Musa is a decent option, yeah. Doesn't Musa count as homegrown as well, someone was saying? Silo's a really good show, and A Rabbit Hole is 2. That's a new one on Amazon Prime, I believe, isn't it? I've caught up with a chat. Big up to everyone in chat. Guys, so this is just a little video for me to you guys, just celebrating 4K. You having your questions, me basically talking to a lot of you in the chat today, bringing up your messages, talking to you in your chats and all that, guys. Tomorrow we'll go back to it normally. We've got a video tomorrow at 6 p.m. talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold. Why I feel Trent should play in midfield next season. We're going to chat about it. That's going to be a proper Liverpool video tomorrow, guys. Back to normal tomorrow, 6 p.m., guys. So make sure you're tuning in. Yeah, you are, Ravi. The random ones, my man. You random ones. No, I am not. I'm not the biggest AEW fan. I'm going to tell everyone right now. I love my wrestling. I've watched wrestling since I was a little kid, yeah. I watched the Monday Night Wars. Sorry, I got to take my teeth there. I watched the Monday Night Wars. I used to love WCW Nitro. I watched WWE. I watched ECW. You know, I used to watch a lot of stuff. There's something about AEW that really pees me off, so I can't watch it. Via Arsenal Youth. There you go. Arsenal let him go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do remember Fred the Weatherman used to jump on the Albert Docks, didn't he? The weather map used to be in the Albert Docks, didn't it? And he used to jump from place to place and he used to fall in. That was hilarious. Big up, Bajan. Thank you very much. Hopefully one day we'll get I'll get there as well. Of course you will, Bajan. Just keep going, man. It's taken me 2 years to get to 4K. Everyone will get there eventually, man. Once you hit that 1,000 mark, you start to go, man. You start to go. It's a grind, but you'll do it, my friend. You'll do it. Guys, that's it from me tonight. Big up to everyone. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. So tomorrow, guys, I am back tomorrow. Big up, Bajan, becoming a member as well. Big up to you, my friend. Do appreciate it, Bajan. Yeah, is he? No, is he? Wow. Wow. My childhood's just been ruined, Darren. Is he? Jesus Christ. Really? Wow, my childhood is destroyed. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people? Why is everyone dodgy? Like, literally, why is everyone dodgy? Everyone's dodgy. He's mad. What is going on? Absolutely mad. Yeah, big up to everyone, though. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. with a brand new show, so make sure you join me for that, guys. Yeah, it's all about Trent Alexander-Arnold, so make sure you join me 6 p.m. tomorrow. Trent video, back to the old school Liverpool stuff. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, guys. Big up to the super chats, big up to the new members, big up to everyone in the chat for your great messages. It was a fun night. Ask the question, Jamie. A lot of them suspect people out there right in front of your eyes. Yeah, big up, Asian. Guys, much love. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow.